It was a moonless night in late October when a young couple, Emily and Mark, decided to go camping in the heart of Willowbrook Forest. The crackling campfire was their only source of light as they sat beside their cozy tent, roasting marshmallows and sharing stories under the starry sky. As the night grew darker, the surrounding forest seemed to come alive with strange sounds. Leaves rustled, owls hooted, and the chilling wind whispered through the trees. Emily wrapped her arms around herself, feeling a sudden unease. Mark noticed her discomfort and attempted to soothe her nerves. "Don't worry, Em," he pulled her closer. "It's just the forest playing tricks on us. There's nothing to be afraid of." Emily tried to smile, but something deep within her told her otherwise. Just then, a distant howl echoed through the woods, sending shivers down their spines. Mark brushed it off as a coyote, but Emily couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. An hour passed, and the forest's eerie ambiance intensified. The couple decided to retreat into their tent, zipping it tightly to ward off the creeping dread. As they nestled into their sleeping bags, they heard it again, the howling, but this time it was closer. Mark peered outside, his flashlight cutting through the darkness, but there was nothing to see. Emily clung to him, her heart racing. She wanted to leave, to abandon their camping trip, but Mark insisted it was just their imagination running wild. Minutes turned to hours as they lay in their tent, listening to the sinister howling, drawing nearer. The air grew heavy with tension, and the forest shadows danced ominously around them. Just when Emily thought she couldn't bear it any longer, Mark's face turned white as a ghost. "Em," he whispered, his voice trembling. "There's something out there." A guttural growl resonated from the darkness, chilling their bones. Emily and Mark clung to each other, paralyzed with fear. The howling now surrounded them, a sinister symphony of dread. Then from the inky blackness emerged a monstrous figure, half man, half beast, covered in matted fur, with piercing yellow eyes that gleamed like malevolent stars. The DOGMAN had found them. Mark fumbled for the flashlight. Its feeble beam revealed the creature's grotesque form. Emily gasped as the DOGMAN lurched closer, its ragged breath hot and foul. It was a creature born of nightmares, with gnarled claws and teeth as sharp as daggers. With a sudden burst of adrenaline, Mark grabbed a heavy branch from outside the tent and swung it wildly at the creature. The DOGMAN let out a blood-curdling howl of pain and retreated into the darkness, leaving the couple trembling and terrified. They knew they had to leave, but the forest had become a labyrinth of dread. Every rustling leaf, every snapping twig seemed to echo with menace. It took hours, but they finally found their way back to their car, their hearts pounding in their chests. They sped out of Willowbrook Forest, leaving behind the haunting legend of the DOGMAN. The couple never spoke of the night again, but the memory of those yellow eyes and the bone-chilling howls would haunt their dreams for the rest of their lives, a reminder that in the depths of darkness, unspeakable horrors could lurk, waiting to turn a peaceful night into a nightmare beyond imagination.